And I am now live with Paul via Skype for, well, this was literally, it was a last minute video that we were, well, that I asked you for, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was.
I mean, literally, I think it was probably about 11, half 11 last night, maybe. That's how late we decided to do this today. So, obviously, did you go to the game yesterday, Paul?
I was at work.
You were at work.
There's my excuse.
Well,
I did actually listen to it, though.
yeah, I was at work too. I had the radio on in the van. It was shocking, but obviously, before we talk about the bizarre result, I guess you could say, obviously, Simon Grayson being sacked.
To be honest,
I'll add to that. I'll add to that. Simon Grayson being sacked within 16 minutes of the full-time whistle.
Yeah, that actually got me because I was looking all around, because as you know, the media speaks to Simon Grayson after the game, and I was like, something's happening.
Yeah, because he wasn't there. And normally on BBC Radio Newcastle, they always get the match reaction, don't they, as well?
Yeah, and so does everybody does.
Yeah,
ITV, Tyne-Tees, the full lot.
Obviously, I'm used to listening to it on the radio though, because of the way I work. So,
but what got me is Tyne-Tees. I forgot his name, but Simon. I don't know his second name. Simon that does the sport for Tyne-Tees in the northeast. He put out on Twitter before anybody else that Grayson has been sacked.
Yeah, wasn't it Nick Barnes as well?
Yeah, well, I don't know, but apparently they were all in the room, where Grayson does his post match.
Yeah.
All the media was in there, ready to speak to Grayson, but there was already a statement waiting.
So did you? He's surely got to have known that this was going to be, the hump that broke the camel's back if he didn't win. Surely he'd have been warned that beforehand.
Well, what got me, Lord, Jeff Brown put on Twitter, which is from Look North. Jeff Brown said that Grayson actually got told before he entered the dressing room that he lost his job. So actually, Grayson didn't actually see the players after the game.
So literally, he was straight down the tunnel and going home, basically.
He's gone back to Yorkshire.
Yep, gonna have a cup of Yorkshire tea. No, it was. I tell you, I mean, you've heard of managers being sacked after games, but with how quick it was, like we've just said, it was a preemptive thing. He's clearly already knew that he was going. And it's hardly surprising, one win in 15.
Well, to be honest, some people said that, since Grayson's gone now, the pressure's on Martin Bain. But, fair enough, Bain has got these two wrong, but, he didn't know if David Moyes was going to be the right man for the job. That was Ellis Short, really, I would say, but...
Yeah, I mean, I would say
something. Grayson was Bain, but to be honest, I like the way they're doing it because last night, which I was surprised, they didn't actually say if we were going to get a caretaker manager, but according to the Echo, they actually understand that Sunderland will be making an announcement today.
Right.
Not of a manager, but we are getting a caretaker manager.
More than likely, I reckon Kevin Ball.
Well, I don't know, because I think it could be Robbie Stockdale.
Robbie Stockdale.
I think he might take it. And then, to be honest, I like the way they've done it, though, because, of course, they'll be taking the train and they'll be taking the game on Sunday. And then if you think, after Middlesbrough, we've got an international break,
Yeah, so they'll be taking their time.
So
yeah.
it'll give Martin Bain plenty of time before the next home game, which is Millwall in November. The only home game in November.
Yes, yeah. Which is a bit of a bummer, isn't it, really? But yeah, because the other thing that got me as well with his with Simon Grayson's assistant is I didn't realise this. Apparently, he's been ill for a number of weeks as well.
Yeah, he has. Which, to be honest, the actual scout that David Moyes actually brought in has actually been helping Grayson in the dugout.
Right.
But Keith Downey's put on Twitter this morning that scout and Robbie Stockdale took training this morning with the players.
Okay, that's interesting.
So you don't know who the caretaker manager will be. Will it be that scout, or will it be Robbie Stockdale? But I think it could be both of them helping each other.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, nothing wrong with having two caretaker managers. It's obviously you're gonna. There'll be stages where you'll hit the brick wall because they'll disagree on certain things, but.
Well, didn't Robbie Stockdale use? Well, he knows Middlesbrough, doesn't he, Robbie? So
yes, yeah, he does. So it's going to be interesting for Sunday because now that Grayson has gone as well, I think the thing that's going to be more interesting is to see how the players react. Would they feel like a weight's been lifted, that there's no more pressure on them, and they could go and perform? Or will it have the opposite effect? Will they just? I mean, we have been absolutely horrendous so far this season. So, could it actually
tell
get
me
worse?
about it. To be honest, I thought the worst one was Saturday. I actually thought Grayson would have went by Saturday.
Yeah, I know. Because that's the other thing that struck me as odd. The fact we lost to Bristol City. Okay, yeah, they are quite high up in the table compared to where we are. But it's the fact surely you'd have wanted some sort of change before you go into a crucial game like last night's against Bolton.
I knew last night would be up for him low. I knew it because
you did call it. I'll give you that one.
To be honest, you could tell in his press conference because yes, he was asked. I don't know who asked him, but he was asked if he was the right man for the job, and Grayson came out and said, I'm the right man for this job. He said, yes, I have made changes.
He doesn't think any other manager could do the job that he's done at Sunderland. Yep. I remember him saying that.
But I said to him, Mum, what did he not see what Sam Allardyce did with us?
Exactly.
What other managers have done. And yeah, fair enough. Grayson said he has done changes in the background, which we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
But he said, that there's some things there that he hasn't done as well. But I would say some of the, I don't know who to put the blame on really. Is it the manager or the actual players? Because didn't Johnny Williams come out on Saturday and said some of the players are playing for him?
I think he did. I honestly can't remember that far back. I've had a weekend of hell. So yeah. I do believe someone said something like that, and so again, it brings up the question of player power. Is it the players that have really forced the club's hand to get rid of Grayson?
Well, I don't know really, because people are blaming O'Shea because O'Shea got rid of Di Canio.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. The players didn't get rid of Moyes because Moyes went straight after the Chelsea game.
Yeah, he resigned immediately, didn't he? Well, almost immediately. But
I think it'd be interesting with this. Well, we don't know who the new manager is going to be,
That's what I was just about to ask
But
you. Who do you want? Now, because Paul mentioned, by the way, guys, just so you know, I know I'm looking down, but it's because I'm looking at Paul. All right, so, um, so Paul mentioned potentially it could be a genius move, but quite a controversial name last night. Can you remember what that name was, Paul?
Kronika, wasn't it?
Ita Karanka, yeah.
But the thing is, will he work with Martin Bain the way we are at the moment?
Well, you look at what he did with Middlesbrough. He did it has to be said. No, I know there's obviously a little rivalry between Newcastle, Sunderland, and Middlesbrough, but any diehard one of those fans would have to say he did an amazing job at Middlesbrough.
Well, he got them automatic promotion as well at Middlesbrough.
He did. The players that they managed to get, the finances were all sorted. That's what staying down in the Championship actually did for them.
But what I'm thinking now is, yes, we've sacked Grayson, but whoever comes in, do you think they'll get money in January?
I think it'll depend on who comes in. If, say, for example, it is a big manager like, say, Big Sam, he's got to
hopefully, please come out of retirement.
He's got. Sorry, let's play with me. I'm sitting on an old hi-fi because, my son stole my computer desk and chair, so I've literally thrown some sort of seat together. So I just hope it doesn't collapse under me fucking weight. But yeah, so if you if obviously you go for a manager like Big Sam, he's gonna want some sort of money. If you go for someone, say like Ita Karanka, he might want a little bit of money to maybe improve, certain areas and not a massive overhaul. Then again, if you go for any sort of random Joe blogs that no one's ever heard of, they're not going to give him a penny, are they?
Yeah, I know.
And
well, the first thing is, right, I did a video last night on my own channel, actually. But I think Martin Bain should listen to the supporters. Yeah, I found off, get a manager that knows the club, which I was speaking to Pete on this actually last night. I would get a manager that knows the club inside out, knows what the fans need. Yeah, somebody, well, I know Kevin Ball wouldn't take it, but get somebody that knows. I would say get somebody that knows that club.
I saw a couple of suggestions on Twitter last night. One of them is never going to happen because the fans will not let it happen, and that was Steve McLaren.
Well, if it is, right, me and Bowers actually brought this up on Saturday, just after the Bristol City game. Would you take Alan Pardew for the rest of the season?
Honestly, yes, I would. Don't care whether he's been Newcastle manager, I would, because he knows what he's doing, unlike Steve McLaren.
Because the first thing is, right, well, you've probably not have heard, but I was saying to Bowers, because, well, me and Bowers stayed in the town for a little bit, actually, just after Saturday, because the supporters go on the town, get the buses and all that.
Yeah.
And I was checking Twitter to see if Grayson put anything out, and it was interesting to see what the Bristol City manager put out. Lee Johnson actually said he actually put an aggressive half-time team talk out to Bristol City. Bristol City came out half-time and got the 3 points.
Yeah. And I mean, there's other factors as well for Grayson. The fact at times he didn't know what he was doing. The Bristol City game, for example, stoppage in play because one of their players was injured. So the manager hauls the team. Bristol City's manager hauls the team over, and he's barking instructions out to them. Sunderland just looking like a herd of lost sheep, just wandering about the pitch. You don't need that from a manager. You need to pull them in and tell them where they're going wrong. They're only footballers at the end of the day. They're not perfect. They're going to make mistakes as well. But little factors like that,
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah. So, but obviously going on to the game, 3-3. When was the last time Sunderland scored 3 goals? I'll add
Well,
that in a league game, not a cup game, in a league game.
at home as well.
I know. Wouldn't it be the last time we actually scored 3 goals at home? Would it ironically would have been against Newcastle, wouldn't it? Because I know the Crystal Palace game last season, that was down at their gaff, wasn't it?
Yeah,
So,
against
yeah.
Allardyce.
Yeah, ironically. So it's.
I remember that game well.
So have you seen any of the goals from last night?
Yes, actually.
I've got to say, what a through ball that was from Didier Ndong.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
To be
it
honest,
travelled almost half the length of the pitch. That's how good it was. It was brilliant.
some of the supporters are blaming Robin Ruder actually for one of the goals last night.
Yeah, personally, if you ask me, the first one. I'm going to be Judas here. That Amiobi scored. Yeah, I've said his name. Go on, Newcastle fans. You can get your hard on now. Personally, he should have done a lot better with that. It was a good shot. It was well struck, but there wasn't a lot of power in it. He could have done a lot better. Now the third goal, I can't remember how they scored the second goal, but I know the third goal. You can't really blame him too much. Crowd of players in front of him. He didn't see the ball till the last second. He couldn't do anything.
Well, to be honest, I was shocked when I saw the team.
Yeah.
Because when I saw that team, I'm like, Grayson has actually finally dropped Jason Steele.
I know. I mean, he doesn't even. And that's the other thing that's led to it as well. He doesn't even know what his first team is. He doesn't even know what formations to play. Let alone he hasn't nailed down a first choice goalkeeper yet.
Be interested to see what this new manager does with that one. Because really, he won't know who to put as number one keeper either.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to get a hashtag going now. Hashtag bring back Mika.
Are you joking?
It'll do a lot better job than what those two have combined, I tell you.
Have you not seen Maker actually play Lord Greg?
I have. I know. He's absolutely. He's horrendous. Yeah, I'm trying not to swear on my channel now, but how can I not swear when you have a goalkeeper that is that bad?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Here's one. Hashtag bring back strike check.
Yeah, good God, bring him back. I know he got loaned out, but surely there's a recall clause in there somewhere. But yeah, so we might as well do a little bit of a preview. Got a few minutes handy. So, what do you think then for Sunday for Middlesbrough?
Oh, I don't know.
It's going to be an interesting one.
I think it'll be hard, mate. Didn't they win last night?
3-1, I believe. They're up to 5th or 6th in the table. Hang on, I'll soon tell you. They are up to...
I was going to say it was
joint 6th. Joint 6th.
I was going to say as well, actually, I was listening to 5 Live Sport last night, actually, on Grayson.
My God, Aston Villa. They're on the same points as Borough as well.
Oh my God. But yeah, I was listening to 5 Live Sport actually last night, and
Yeah.
some of the managers that we've played against actually came out and said, I feel sorry for Grayson. I'm trying to think, Ian Holloway, QPR manager,
Yeah, oh yes, yeah.
came out. Gary Monk actually spoke about Grayson last night. God, I'm trying to think of the others.
Yeah, but again, I know they're saying they feel sorry for him, but it's all the factors that we pointed out. You know, he doesn't know who his first team is. He doesn't know what formation to try play. He hasn't nailed down his first choice goalkeeper. You blaming them, you know, saying that they haven't shown enough. It doesn't matter. You've got to nail someone down. So you know who's going to be starting week in, week out. You know. So yeah, okay, a little bit. You can feel sorry for him because virtually no transfer budget. Okay, I'll give him credit there. I think he did pretty well to get the players in that he did. I'll give him credit there, but it's all the other little factors that a lot of people don't really seem to consider, and that's what all adds up to a bigger picture, you know.
Yeah, I know.
So,
But I hope. Well, you don't know who the next match is going to be, as I said, but hope whoever it is, I hope they've got experience in this league.
you know what? I'd even take a manager that only has experience from League One. Even that would do, because yes, it's a step up, but you know, if they've managed for say 5, 6, 7, 8 years in League One, you'd say they're ready to step up to that sort of demand for the next league up. You know, I'd even take that. I'd accept that and give that a try, because it's better than nothing. Oh
Yeah. Well,
live on
Benno,
Sky Sports.
which I never thought, Benno actually said, when was it? Saturday.
Excuse me.
Would you not bring Peter Feed back? I know he's been out of managing for a while, but
I think while Peter Reid has been a fantastic manager in the past, I wouldn't bring him back, because football's changed since the times he was in charge of Sunderland. What's happened there? I think I've knocked my mouse. Yeah, knocked my mouse. Yeah, you know, football's changed massively since he was last managing Sunderland. So I don't think it would be the right call. It'd be nice to see him back, but I don't think he'd be the right call. Not in the situation we're in as well. So it's just one of those things, really. God knows who the hell we're going to get.
I would say find out. Well, you don't know when the club is going to search, really.
Yeah, true. It could be any point, couldn't it? So, but I think you could be onto something. You might have hit the nail on the head, where it's either they've got someone lined up already, or they are going to wait till the international break. Just throw anyone in charge for the Middlesbrough game, and yeah.
Well, I'm just looking at the list, actually. God, there's loads that's been on that list. Peter Reid's there, Kevin Ball,
Yeah.
Roy Keane, Roy Giggs, Ryan Giggs, I should say.
Yeah, I forgot about Roy Keane, actually. I'd have him back.
To be honest, actually, on that, I don't know if you noticed, but Roy Keane was at the Stadium of Light on Saturday.
You were saying, yes. Yeah. Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Believe it or not, Alex Neil's actually on that list.
Alex Neil, oh God.
That's doing well, actually, at Preston at the moment.
Yeah, I know, but we've already had one Preston manager. I don't want another.
Harry Redknapp.
Do you hear that, Preston fans? We blame you. You're the reason why we're down at the third bottom of the table.
Well, to be honest, one thing I've got to give Grayson law, Craig, is, you know, look at McKinn's. McKinn's actually turned down the job. Grayson actually wanted the job.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But,
you know, he left Preston to come to Sunderland.
Yeah. So, okay. Maybe I'm a bit harsh blaming all Preston fans. But, so yeah, so obviously Sunday, 12:15, live on Sky Sports. Best thing is I'm not at work on Sunday, which is fantastic, so I'll be able to probably give you all a lovely running commentary on Twitter of how bad Sunderland are. But it makes a change as well, because I think it's probably going to be the first Sunderland game I'd have actually been able to watch, because I couldn't even watch the one at the start of the season because it was a Friday kickoff, and I work Friday nights, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
As
I
well
was there for the derby.
Derby game, the 1-1 draw.
Derby game.
It's going to be interesting going into Sunday. You don't know what to expect now, do you? You really don't know what to expect. So, but yeah, and then obviously I'm not going to be live streaming on Sunday. Okay, I'll be live streaming on Monday night instead, much like this week actually, Because the reason being, I've got a crap ton of fireworks.
Oh yeah, it's bonfire night on Sunday.
Damn right it is. And again, couldn't do it last year. Why? Because Saturday I work. You know. So yeah, I'm making up for it this year. So it'll be on Monday night. It's going to be easier, save less, less hassle. But yeah, I think that's pretty much covered everything, isn't it? Really. Grayson gone. The 3-3 draw. I mean, there is actually one other thing. The weird thing is, right, Grayson got sacked, but we actually moved up one position in the table.
Yeah, we did.
I know. How is that for irony? Oh, God, honest to God. One thing's for sure.
But to be honest,
go on.
In my own words, I said to myself, when he went, I said to myself, well, Martin Bain now, I think he needs to get a manager, fair enough, that can get results. Bring back the supporters, fill that stadium back.
Yeah, exactly.
To when Sam Allardyce was in charge.
I mean, I was watching the match highlights on the Sky Sports app. You look at the stadium, it's like it's virtually derelict, isn't it? I mean, do you have any idea how many fans were there last night?
I'm going to have a look.
Because I'm certain for the last few weeks they've been lying about how many's been there as well, by the way.
Well, I think they did that on Saturday. Because there was a couple of empty seats there Saturday.
Right, okay. Now they're making this up. 26,395. Not a chance was there 26,000 there. I think you'd have been lucky if there was anywhere near 16,000 there.
To be honest, Benno said the same last night. There was...
He said it on Saturday as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. To be honest, I think Total Sport would be interesting tonight because, well, for what they did when Moyes got sacked earlier this year, Simon Pride called up Gary Bennett for advice because a lot of the Sunderland supporters were asking who should Sunderland. Well, Simon Pride said to a Sunderland supporter, who should Sunderland get? And he didn't know. And Simon Pride phoned up Gary Bennett and they called up Nick Barnes for actually advice who the club should get.
Yeah.
Actually by tossing names to them. But I think, well, I don't know, but I think Nick Barnes would be in the studio tonight, I think. Because, well, as I said, that they are expected to announce a caretaker manager. It will be today.
Yeah.
God to the Sunderland Echo. I don't know when today, but
it's more than like it's one of the things that they'll announce on an afternoon, isn't it? Normally, they tend to sort of do things all at a certain time, like press conferences and everything run in line with each other, don't they? So,
well, I think Martin Bain would be sitting down with. I would say probably was Robbie. I would say.
Yeah, more than likely. But right,
because Robbie's got experience. Yeah, he took the Checkatrade Trophy last season.
Yeah,
he's done it this season.
Yep.
So
he's got experience with some of the teams around there, which is good. So it's not like he's going in. I guess you could say, obviously with all due respect, he's not as if he's going in blind, is it? So
he knows Middlesbrough as well. So
yeah,
there we go.
Right, well, I think that's probably going to wrap the video up. Okay, so just to reiterate, okay, no live stream on Sunday, be on Monday night instead because I've got a load of fireworks I'm going to set off. Paul has been absolutely amazing as always, and just thank God you weren't at work today. So yeah, and that's going to be it. So guys, leave your comments below. Let me know, and be honest, okay. Because my plans have changed because I wasn't expecting Grayson to be sacked straight away. I was going to put a Twitter poll out there today to see whether he needed sacking or not. Cheers, Martin Bain, arsewipe. but
to be honest, actually, can I just toss in here quick?
Go on.
As I put out actually on my own channel actually Saturday, but I deleted the video.
Yeah.
As many probably not, but as many supporters know, I actually go and meet the supporters, not supporters, but Martin Bain and all that.
Yeah.
Just before kick-off. Well, actually, Saturday, which I've got to thank Martin Bain for this, actually. I spoke to Bain just as about he got out his car, and I asked about the fan fest, we've just had at the club.
Oh yes, yeah.
And I said to Martin Bain, what a good idea about that. And out of his own words, he said, I'm going to try and make that annual.
Well, there you go. It's about time they delivered something more than just a fan zone that's outside the stadium to the fans.
Well, the fan zone's gone.
Oh, it's gone now, is it?
Yeah, because, I was speaking to... Well, I think what the club's done now is, since we're in the Championship, sadly, Aldershot's closed that fan zone.
Yeah. Oh, well, there we go, so... Oh, well, at least there'd be more parking spaces for people. Not that you
Short's
need
gone back. Short's flied all the way back to America.
Yeah. Put his tail between his legs, isn't he? So, guys... Oh, go on, Paul.
You know what got me, Greg?
Yeah?
You know what got me? That statement last night. Did you notice Aldershot didn't put anything?
Yeah, not a single word. It was all Martin Bain.
Because, Martin Bain now, since Short's gone back to America, Bain is actually doing day-to-day at the club now.
Oh, God, this is going to be fun. We have an owner who's not even in the same bloody country now.
I'm happy.
Just need him to sell the club now, don't we? So, right, well, I've got to end it there. So, guys, leave your comments below. Let me know. Whether they're there, can't get my words out. Let me know what. Who do you think we should get in charge? Leave your comments below. And yeah, be honest. Don't all say Steve McLaren because it ain't gonna happen. Okay. Dearie me. And yeah, I will see you all on. Oh God, I'll see you all on Monday actually because I have to get a video out, won't I, to do with the Borough game. So that's gonna be fun. So Paul, I'll let you say bye.
See you later in Sunderland. Please get the right appointment in.
Bring back Big Sam. That's what I say. See you guys later.